Might as well start with this one, I guess. They've been around since the Grand Ole Gospel's existence in 1988. So I want you to put your hands together for the Sunshine Boys from Atlanta, Georgia.
Thanks, Charlie. We're all glad to be here. When the guys get their microphones in their hands and get out here, we'll do a song for you. You know, one of the best things in the world about coming over here every year is being able to see people and talk to them, people from all over the country we haven't seen in many years. And, of course, you don't remember names like we should, but, you know, you tend to forget as you get older. Not that we're getting older. I mean, we are getting older, but we're not getting old yet. Like the old fellow was, and his wife had been married for years and years and years. And the guy went to visit him, and he noticed that the old man kept calling the old lady honey, sweetheart, sugar, darling, all this stuff. And he told him later when he got him off by himself, he said, I really admire you for treating your wife the way you do. So tender and everything. You call her honey and sweetheart and things. Said that, I know she really appreciates that. He said, well, I hope she does, because he said, I forgot what her name was about 10 years ago. Here's an old one that we recorded back about 1955, right off of the manuscript paper. Mosey Lister wrote this one called Goodbye, World, Goodbye.
I told all my troubles goodbye, goodbye to his tear and his sigh. This world where I roam cannot be my home. I'm bound for a land in the sky. I walk and I talk with my Lord. I feast every day on his word. Heaven is dear and I can't stay here. Goodbye, world, goodbye. Now don't you weep for me when I'm gone, 'cause I won't have to leave here alone. And when I hear that last trumpet sound, my feet won't stay on the ground. I'm gonna rise with a shout, gonna fly. I'm gonna ride with my Lord through the sky. Heaven is near and I can't stay here. Goodbye, world, goodbye. I won't have the blues anymore when I step across to that shore. And I'll never pine, for I'll leave behind my heartaches and tears evermore. The day may be two, then goodbye. Tomorrow I'll rise on the drive. Heaven is near and I can't stay here. Goodbye, world, goodbye. Now don't you weep for me when I'm gone, 'cause I won't have to leave here alone. And when I hear that last trumpet sound, my feet won't stay on the ground. I'm gonna ride with a shout, gonna fly. I'm gonna ride with my Lord through the sky. Heaven is near and I can't stay here. Goodbye, world, goodbye. Goodbye, world, goodbye.
Thank you. You know, 50 years ago, we would have gone right into another song. But this ain't 50 years ago. 50 years ago, too, we were known. We'd go out like this, and you'd say that's Freddie Daniel on the far end there. And then the next one would be Bobby Shaw. And this is Jimmy Jones. Now it's Eddie Wallace. Today it's Fred, Bob, Jim, and Ed. But but you know, we are glad to be, well, we are glad to be anywhere, to tell you the truth. Bob was telling me, the other day, he went out, looked out the window one morning the other day, not too long ago, and his little boy lives next door to him there, was covering up a hole there in the ground, big hole like that. Bob walked down there and he said, "What are you doing?" Little fella, he says, "I'm burying my goldfish." Bob says, "You're burying your goldfish?" He said, "Yes, sir." He said, well, ain't that's an awful big hole. Gracious, big old hole. You got that big hole covered up. How come you dug such a big hole to bury your goldfish in? He said, I had to. Said he was inside your stupid cat.
Yes, it was. And so it was.
We're going to do one now. I was just noticing a while ago, Shorty and Leroy was up here on the screen. And it's been a long time ago. But we used to work a lot with the Happy Two. And Wally Fowler was up there with them, too. But it reminded me of a song that Leroy wrote back about 1948 when we were all just children, but we recorded it then anyway. And we're going to try to remember the words to it here and sing it for you. Charlie's always saying, sing something different that you ain't sung before. So we just decided tonight we'd dig way back and get something different. This one's called, I Thank My Savior for It All.
There's a million things I'd like to do to serve my Lord. There's a million sinful pleasures I cannot afford. All the worldly things I might achieve, both great or small, I will thank my God because I know He owns it all. When the sun goes down and nighttime falls, I thank my God. In the fall or spring or everything, I thank my God. When it seems like trouble's come, the Lord will turn me aside. I can ask for help and rest assured I'll not be denied. When it seems like all my work I've done has been in vain. When I think of what the price was paid when Christ was slain. Every morning, evening, noon, or night matters not what may befall. I will sing my praise and thank my Savior for it all. When the time shall come for me to go to see my King, when it seems that I can almost hear those home bells ring, I will then review the worldly things that I have done, and thank my God that He conducted every one. When the sun goes down and nighttime falls, I thank my God. In the fall and spring or spring, I thank my God. When it seems like trouble comes, the Lord will turn me aside. I can ask for help and rest assured I'll not be denied. When it seems like all my work I've done has been in vain. When I think of what a price was paid when Christ was slain. Every morning, evening, noon, or night matters not what may befall. I'll sing my praise and thank my Savior for it all.
Thank you.